Have you ever thought about what it would be like to leave everything behind to find a higher purpose? Imagine being just 13 years old and deciding to give up the world to follow a spiritual path. Today, we are going to explore the amazing journey of Pujya Premanand Maharaj Ji, a saint whose life is full of devotion, sacrifice, and divine blessings. From growing up in a deeply religious family to becoming a respected spiritual leader, Premanand Maharaj Ji's story is truly inspiring. Join us as we share the incredible tale of a young boy who chose a life dedicated to the divine, and discover the powerful lessons we can learn from his journey. Early life and spiritual awakening. Pujya Premanand Maharaj Ji, whose birth name was Aniruddh Kumar Pandey, was born into a humble and deeply religious Brahmin family in Akhiri village, Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. His family was immersed in spirituality, his grandfather was a monk, and the entire household was filled with devotion and purity. Premanand Maharaj Ji's father, Sri Shambhu Pandey, was also deeply devoted and later became a monk. His mother, Srimati Rama Devi, was a very pious woman who respected all saints. The family regularly engaged in serving saints and other spiritual activities. Premanand Maharaj Ji's elder brother would often recite verses from the Srimad Bhagavatam, which the whole family would listen to and appreciate. This spiritually rich environment helped nurture the spiritual spark within Premanand Maharaj Ji. Growing up in such a religious family, Premanand Maharaj Ji started reciting prayers at a young age. By the time he was in 5th grade, he was already reading spiritual books like Sri Sukhsagar. Even as a child, he began to question the purpose of life. He wondered if parental love was eternal and questioned why people sought happiness in things that were temporary. He also questioned the value of worldly education and how it could help him achieve his spiritual goals. These thoughts led him to start chanting sacred mantras like Shri Ram Jai Ram and Shri Krishna Govind Hare Murari. By the time he was in 9th grade, Premanand Maharaj Ji had firmly decided to lead a spiritual life. He was ready to leave his family to seek the truth about life. At the young age of 13, he told his mother about his decision and, one early morning, left home to begin his spiritual journey. Life as a brahmachari and sannyas diksha. Premanand Maharaj Ji was initiated into brahmacharya, a life of celibacy and discipline, and took the name Anand Swarup Brahmachari. Later, he accepted the renounced life of a monk, sannyas, and was given the name Swami Anandashram. He lived a life of complete renunciation, following strict spiritual practices to rise above physical desires. During this time, he relied solely on what was offered to him by others, as a way to live by the mercy of God. As a spiritual seeker, Premanand Maharaj Ji spent much of his time on the banks of the Ganges river. He didn't settle in any ashram but instead wandered along the river banks, especially between Haridwar and Varanasi. He didn't care about hunger, clothing, or weather and maintained a routine of bathing 3 times a day in the Ganges, even during the coldest winters. He would often fast for days and stay deeply absorbed in meditation. Within a few years, he received the blessings of Lord Shiva. First steps in Bhakti and arrival in Vrindavan. Even after receiving Lord Shiva's blessings, Premanand Maharaj Ji continued his spiritual quest. One day, while meditating under a tree in Banaras, he felt a strong pull towards Vrindavan, inspired by the grace of Sri Shyama Shyam. Encouraged by a saint, he attended a Ras Leela in Vrindavan, which deeply moved him. This experience became a turning point in his life. Following the advice of another saint, he traveled to Mathura, not knowing that Vrindavan would capture his heart forever. Becoming a RadhaVallabhi saint. In Vrindavan, Premanand Maharaj Ji spent his days doing the Vrindavan Parikrama, a spiritual walk around the holy town, and visiting the Sri Banke Bihari temple. One day, he was advised by a saint to visit the Sri RadhaVallabhi Mandir. Premanand Maharaj Ji was so captivated by the deity there that he would stand for hours, lost in admiration. The temple priests noticed his devotion and took a liking to him. One day, a learned priest recited a verse that Premanand Maharaj Ji found difficult to understand, despite his knowledge of Sanskrit. The priest encouraged him to chant the name of Sri Harivansh. Though hesitant at first, Premanand Maharaj Ji soon found himself chanting the name during his daily walks. This experience convinced him of the power of the holy name. While performing parikrama one morning, Premanand Maharaj Ji was enchanted by a woman singing a beautiful verse. Curious, he asked her to explain its meaning. She told him that to truly understand the verse, he would need to become a RadhaVallabhi, a follower of the RadhaVallabhi tradition. Moved by this, Premanand Maharaj Ji sought initiation from Pujya Shri Hit Mohitmaral Goswami Ji and became a devoted RadhaVallabhi saint. Premanand Maharaj Ji then met his spiritual teacher, Pujya Shri Hit Gaurangi Sharan Ji Maharaj, who guided him on the path of Sachari Bhav, a devotional mood of companionship with the divine. Premanand Maharaj Ji spent the next 10 years serving his teacher with great humility and dedication. Under his guidance, Premanand Maharaj Ji became deeply absorbed in devotion to Sri Radha, living a simple life sustained by the kindness of the people of Vrindavan. The immense grace of his teacher and the sacred land of Vrindavan shaped every aspect of Premanand Maharaj Ji's life. We hope you've been inspired by his unwavering devotion and the divine blessings that shaped his path. His story reminds us of the power of faith, sacrifice, and the pursuit of a higher purpose. If you want to learn more about the teachings of Premanand Ji and continue exploring such spiritual journeys, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and may the divine blessings guide you on your own spiritual journey.